Hey guys, it's Shannon. So I've brought you along on this kitchen remodel with me, and I've already done a complete back door makeover, also a new entry makeover, including paint and adding accessories. I will link both of those videos down in the description box below, so you can go check those out after this video. So moving around the room now, I thought this space kind of needed its own video by itself because we actually found treasure inside these steps, if you can believe that. This is a 100-year-old home, and not only is it imperfect, it is unique, and it also has some treasures like we found when we started remodeling these stairs. So before I tell you all about that, I thought I would bring you guys along so you could see the whole process of what these stairs looked like before and what they look like now. So let's get started with the transformation. So of course, the first thing I have to do is give you a look at these stairs before we did all of the updating, and it had some old Berber carpet that it looked like a cat had gotten a hold of. So of course, that all needed to go. We ripped out the carpet, all the carpet padding, as well as the carpet strips. It's actually quite a lot of fun to do demo, and it's a great way to take out some aggression. So this was definitely fun for me. And here's a look at the stairs after the carpet and the carpet padding had been removed. My plan was to sand down all of the existing wood and refinish it all. However, it was very unfortunate that a lot of the wood was not salvageable, and it just all kind of had to come out and be replaced so that the stairs would be sturdy and usable. It was after we decided to remove a lot of that damaged wood that we were pleasantly surprised to find a hidden treasure, and that is a secret hiding spot underneath that bottom step. We realized that this step was actually on hinges and that there was linoleum and even a metal strip on the side so that you could easily pry this step up and open it and access what was inside. So of course you can see here we are both extremely excited to find this. It was very unexpected, and when we opened it and looked inside, you could see the old hardwood floor, the original floors, which were very cool. But we also found a couple little treasures in there, and one was a rubber duck, which must have been a pet toy, and also two crisp 2003 dollar bills. So of course we weren't the first to find this. Somebody else had access to this recently, or at least within the last 15 years. So it wasn't just us that found this secret spot. Next, it was time to add the new stair tops, and some had to be cut down and made to fit underneath that side wall. And we added some to the back of the stairs and all three tops of the stairs. Now that all the new wood was added to the stairs, it was time to start the finishing process. We painted the fronts of the stairs white and then stained the tops of the stairs a dark wood stain in my favorite wood stain color by Minwax, which is the color Jock Bean. My daughter Alyssa even got in on this Reno project and did some painting for me, so thumbs up for my 12-year-old helping out. And we just cut down some panel pieces that were nice and white and flat so that they would be nice finishes for the fronts of those stairs. They got 2 coats of white chalk paint, and then I also sealed them as well so that they could withstand the daily use on the stairs. We let everything sit overnight so the stain and the paint could cure, and then we used a brad nailer to secure all the pieces to the stairs. Once all the stairs were in place and secured, the wall had some imperfections that needed to be fixed before it could be painted and touched up, so we just used some spackling to give a nice even finish to the walls. After the spackle had dried completely, I sanded it down smooth and then touched up the wall paint. The brad nailer had left behind some marks and some holes from the nails, so I used some spackle and my finger to just fill those little nail holes. I let that dry, sanded that down, and then touched up that paint all over again to make sure the stairs were nice and completely finished the way I wanted. We also added some more trim to the side of the stairs along the wall just to give it a more finished look. The stairs aren't the only thing that got a makeover over in this area. The door above the stairs also got a coat of white paint. I used the same paint that I used for all the trim in the kitchen so that everything would match nicely. And here's a look at the door and the stairs again before the makeover, and then a look at what it looks like now after a fresh coat of paint, some new wood, and an updated look. We didn't forget about that great hiding spot we found in the bottom step, so stay tuned after this look at the update and I will show you what we did to preserve that little bit of history. So we loved the idea of keeping this a piece of the house's history. So we were going to put the hinges back on the steps so that this would lift up like it originally had. You can see here this was notched out of the trim so that this could flip up. But we didn't want to see the hinges on the back here, so we thought about moving them back to the front where they had the way they had redone this, and we didn't want to see the hinges on the front of the step either. So we did this completely different. We made this completely removable. So this actually pops off and out, and then you can still access the space. And what we did is we added magnets, so like cabinet magnets, so that way it would pop down in there and stay secure. We also added some brace pieces to not only add some stability, but these also keep it snug within the space so that the step doesn't wiggle around. And then to replace it, all you gotta do is stick it right back on top, and it is completely secured. And again, just a fun little hidden spot in this 100-year-old house. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this really cool renovation. I'm actually creating a playlist, which I'll have linked down below, with all of our kitchen remodel videos, so you can go check that out, and I'll be adding those as we go along. Like I said, you can find the front door renovation as well as our entry renovation. I hope this video inspired you. Make sure to give it a thumbs up for me. You can share this with your friends and family and inspire them as well. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I do DIY tutorials every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope you will subscribe because I'm going to be bringing you along on this entire kitchen renovation process, and I'll be doing a big tour video at the end of it. Hit the bell as well so that you get notified when my videos do go live, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.